90.5 The Flavor Station. This is your girl Janelle-Ismay from Jam Session with Janelle-Ismay, where I play the hottest in R&B and soul music every Wednesday from 2 to 4 p.m. Here we're backstage at the comedy show at Florida A&M University, and here I have Chico Bean. How you doing today? How you feeling about being on FAMU's campus?
First of all, I just want to say that was one of the greatest introductions that I've seen from a young student in many years. The way that she said her name and what she did so eloquently is so impressive. Good job, ma'am. But to answer a question about what I feel about being at FAMU, as an HBCU graduate, I've always felt like family here, and whenever I come back, I kind of feel like I went here a little bit because the people always show me so much love. So it feels good to be home.
Oh, I love to hear that. I love that you feel a part of the family here at FAMU, the family.
Yes.
Yeah, thank you so much. So, but I know you went to Winston-Salem State University.
Very much so.
Yeah, so if we know you have a daughter,
Mhm.
and is she interested in going to HBCU?
Yes.
Okay, so should she go to FAMU or should she go to Winston-Salem?
She should go wherever they let her go for free. So if FAMU wants her to come here and give her a scholarship, I will gladly put on the Rattler gear and come down here and do this as much as y'all need me to. So wherever she gets a scholarship to is where she will attend. So FAMU, I mean, we open.
Y'all heard that? Larry, cut the check. Yes. So speaking of your daughter, I know you guys do videos on Instagram. So if she wanted to get involved in the industry, what would be your advice to her?
Well, she actually does. She's an actress. That's what she wants to do, and that's my way of kind of introducing her to it with, the comfort level that she has with me. That's really one of the biggest pieces of information that I can transfer to her is just having comfort in being yourself in front of the camera. You know what I mean? Because you putting yourself out there, so you never know what you're going to receive in return. You might get love, you might get hate, but if you're comfortable being yourself within that space, it doesn't matter what you get in return. It's all about what you give. So just confidence. That's the biggest level of, advice that I can give her is just being confident in being herself. And that's what I try to do every time we do anything together.
Of course. So staying on the topic of advice, I know 85 South Show, it's completely black owned. So what advice would you have for upcoming black creatives and artists that are coming up right now? So what would your advice be like for that?
Ignore failure because there's no such thing if you are really doing what you love to do. When you partake in entrepreneurship of any sort, like what people don't explain is that there's a lot of times where you bump your head. You know what I mean? You fall down, you feel like you've lost, but in the reality of it is no such thing as loss. One of the things that keeps me humble and keeps me in pocket is the fact that everything that I would consider to be a problem in my life today would have been a solution to every problem I had 10 years ago. So it's just the evolution that you go through that you get to a point where you understand that there was never any such thing as failure. I never questioned whether or not I was doing the right thing, just whether or not I was doing it the right way. So just stay consistent and keep pushing. Don't ignore failure. Ignore failure, excuse me. If you hear no a million times, it only takes one yes to make all the million no's go away.
Being that you feel like that, do you feel like you've made it? You feel like you've reached your peak, or is there more coming?
Oh, there's always more coming as long as God keep putting breath in my body. But the reality is, my main goal was, to not be a patch of grass. My father was murdered when I was 2 years old. I went to his gravesite before I started comedy and saw that he didn't have a headstone. So at that point, I was like, I got to be more than just a patch of grass. So I done beat the game already. I'm in extra point mode now.
Okay. And last question, just to end on a light note. What would be your ranking of comedians? If the top is Eddie Murphy, where would you rank yourself at?
I wouldn't rank myself yet. I haven't done enough. You know what I mean? And I don't think that it's up to the person to rank themselves. It's up to the people to rank you wherever you go. You know what I mean? So I really don't even care about rankings. As long as when I go to the bank, they recognize me, I am number one.
Okay, thank you so much for speaking with us. I'm so glad that you're here at FAMU for our comedy show. This is Janelle-Ismay with 90.5 The Flavor.
Wait a minute. We're going to have to run that back because Janelle-Ismay stuttered a little bit, and she is a professional. If you saw what she did at the intro, we're going to run that back in 5, 4, 3, 2, and...
With 90.5 The Flavor Station, this is your girl Janelle-Ismay here with Chico Bean at the comedy show for homecoming here at FAMU.